TK Luxry Auto welcomes you to another deep dive into the most extreme machines of the present and future automotive world, and today we explore the all-new 2026 Ford GT, a next-generation hypercar built with the single intention of humiliating its European rivals on road and on track. This Ford GT is not just an update but a total re-engineering exercise, from chassis stiffness to aero load and from thermal control to electric assist calibration. Every panel is sculpted for function. The nose is razor-thin for downforce, the rear diffuser is race car-like, and the active wing constantly adjusts to load transfer at every corner speed. Powertrain is where the philosophy changes. Ford goes hybrid, but in the most violent way possible. A mid-mounted twin-turbo V6 evolution of Ford's Le Mans hardware pairs with a high-density axial fluxy motor that fills torque where the turbos sleep. Output crosses a 4-digit wall with system power engineered to surpass the shadow benchmarks set quietly by Maranello and Woking. The electric torque punch makes exits savage while the combustion engine sustains rage deep into the straights. The result is a car that is not just fast in a straight line but fast everywhere. The gearbox is a lightning dual clutch with track-tuned ratios and launch logic. There is torque vectoring by wire, allowing the car to over-rotate and tighten its line without destabilizing the driver. Carbon ceramic brakes with track cooling channels kill speed brutally lap after lap without fade. The monocoque is next-gen carbon with hollow subframe elements to save weight while preserving rigidity. The suspension is pushrod active, automatically lowering for aero seal and stiffening for high G compressions. On track modes include road, wet track, and a max attack profile that slams the ride height and opens the aero like a racing qualifying run. Interior follows race logic first and luxury second. The seats are fixed shells integrated into the tub while the pedals and wheel move to the driver, not the other way around. The cluster is a motorsport-style race screen with lap delta and temp overlays for serious lapping. There is minimal trim noise and zero cosmetic distraction. The steering is compact multifunction with rotary logic for brake bias, boost delivery, and diff behavior. Cabin material is exposed carbon Alcantara and laser-etched alloy. Controls only what a hypercar needs, nothing it does not. Aero is active along all axes. There are underfloor venturi profiles that create suction without drag, a flex edge front splitter that changes angle with steering load, and side channels that remove high-pressure air from the wheel arches to improve stability. Ford claims downforce levels that rival GT3 machinery while drag numbers remain lower than most street homologate hypercars. Thermal stability is solved with race-bred chimney vents, mid-body rams, and a two-phase coolant architecture to ensure sustained lapping without power derate. The cooling is engineered not for a number on paper but for repeatability in 20-lap torture sessions. Where this Ford GT destroys Ferrari and McLaren is consistency and intent. Where many exotics perform once for a magazine headline and then fade under heat, the Ford is built to repeat attack after attack with no nervousness and no retreat. The philosophy is cold and competitive. It is not born to impress crowds but to break laps, to outpull on exit, to outstop before apex, and to outstay on track when rivals cry mercy. It is a weapon system first, a collectible second, and a legacy statement for Ford Motorsport Laboratories. You watched this breakdown on TK Luxry Auto, the home of deep and compromised automotive analysis. If you enjoy machines that rewrite rules and humiliate limits, subscribe now so you never miss the next drop. TK Luxry Auto welcomes you to another flagship visual review, and today we are looking at the 2025 Rolls-Royce Cullinan Series 2 with the 2026 Black Badge package, a machine that does not simply transport but dictates presence like a moving palace.